Hello Year 6, my name is Mr Smallman and I'm Head of Geography at Bitton Park School. I'm stood here in the Geography corridor and really looking forward to welcoming you in September. First thing I want to do is take you on a little journey through the classrooms and introduce you to the amazing geography teachers that are going to be teaching you this year. So come on, follow me. Let's see first if we can go and find Miss Strickland. So she's down here, just down the end of the corridor. We're actually heading towards science, but she's not a science teacher, she's obviously a geography teacher. So, Miss Strickland, I know you'll be waiting at her desk, so desperate to say hello to you. So, Miss Strickland, this is... Oh, Miss Strickland's not in here. I wonder where she's gone.
Oh, hi Mr Smallman, and hi there Year 6. My name's Miss Strickland and I'm also a geography teacher at Bitton Park School. Sorry you didn't catch me in my classroom. I'm actually out doing some field work here at Southampton Common and I'm investigating one of the strands of geography called microclimates. Now a microclimate is the climate in a small area which is different to its surroundings. So if we have a look here at the Common and some of the surroundings, you can see we've got lots of trees and other physical features. Now if it's a really sunny day, which unfortunately it's not, we can step underneath the tree as it creates shade and therefore the temperature is going to be cooler underneath. Today it's actually quite windy, so we're going to go off looking for shelter, which could also be a tree, it could be a building, it could be a hedge, and then it's going to protect us from the wind and therefore make the temperature warmer. Now when you understand microclimates, you can pick the best places to sit outside, whether you want it to be warm or cold, and that's something that you'll get to learn about when you come to Bitton Park. Now I can't wait to see you all in September. Have a lovely summer. Goodbye.
Thanks, Miss Strickland. Really great video. All right, let's head on down the corridor and meet our next geography teacher, Mr. Alborough. Come this way. Mr. Alborough is the Assistant Head of Geography. Again, an absolutely amazing teacher, and he is obsessed with David Attenborough. So Mr. Alborough is... Where is Mr. Alborough?
Hello Year 6, and I am Mr. Alborough, and another fantastic part about geography is that we study not just physical landscapes but also human ones too. Here I am in this town of Romsey where I live, and one way humans have shaped this landscape is by building a fantastic Romsey Abbey. My challenge to you is to have a look around your local area, and I want you to write down 3 fantastic buildings, places, iconic landscapes that humans have built near you.
Thanks, Mr. Alborough. You're going to really enjoy being taught by him in September, Year 6. Okay, come on. I'm sure we can find someone else for you to meet. Down the corridor here, past our lovely geography board, and on our way to see Mrs. Miles. Mrs. Miles, I've got someone to... Mrs. Miles? Where on earth is Mrs. Miles?
Hi Mr Smallman, I'm down here at the coast today. Welcome Year 6. I'm Mrs Miles, one of the geography teachers at Bitton Park School, and I'm down here today looking for some amazing fieldwork locations for us. We learn lots about the coast in geography, and I've got a challenge for you today. Can you find a location in the UK that's really good for going surfing? Some really great waves. Anyway, looking forward to meeting you in September. Have an amazing summer and see you soon.
Thanks, Mrs. Miles. What an amazing location to film at. I wish I was out there rather than in here. Okay, right, next geography teacher. So we've met Miss Strickland, we have met Mr. Alborough, we've met Mrs. Miles. So the next teacher is Miss Williams. She's bound to be here. She's here all the time. Come follow me. Let's see. Miss Williams, I'm just going to introduce you to some of the Year 6 that were... Miss Williams, Miss Williams. Where is Miss Williams?
Hello, Mr. Smallman. Hello, Year 6. I'm Miss Williams. I'm one of the geography teachers. Now, you've actually just caught me on my way out to do some field work, but it's looking a little rainy out there. I'm going to need to get my raincoat. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this, Year 6, but your clothing will tell you where in the world it's come from. My rain jacket was made in China. Now, one of my favourite bits of geography is learning about the rest of the world and how it's all interrelated and connected. This is something that I always find fascinating, and it's a little challenge I have for you now, Year 6. Could you perhaps have a look through your clothing, maybe other items in your home, and think about where they've come from? It might surprise you when you find out how globally connected we all are. Anyway, I have to dash. It's been lovely speaking to you, Year 6. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Miss Williams. I wonder how many other things Miss Williams has got in her house that comes from China. Anyway, right, so we have done Miss Strickland, we have done Mr. Alborough, we've done Mrs. Miles, we've done Miss Williams, so now it's time for Mrs. Brown. Let's have a look and see where Mrs. Brown is. She is normally in the staff workroom next door. Let's have a little look whether she's in there today. She's got to be here. Come on, Mrs. Brown, I've got some Year 6 to meet. Again, Mrs. Brown is not here. Where on earth is Mrs. Brown? Where has she gone?
Hi Mr. Smallman, hello Year 6. I've just popped out of the classroom for a few minutes just to water my runner beans and my tomato plants, say hello to the chickens. One of the things we do in geography is we think about the resources that people have, like food, water and energy, why some people have plenty and other people don't have enough, and how that affects their day-to-day lives, their health and their happiness. If you want to find out a little bit more, we'll find out more next year, but you can look at the Gapminder website. There's a space called Dollar Street and you can see photos inside the houses of people from all over the world, from where their water comes from to what they eat. So have a little look and I look forward to meeting you all in September.
Thanks, Mrs. Brown. Really, really great to see the geography that you're experiencing. Okay, last geography teacher to meet. Let's head down and see Mr. Sanders. Mr. Sanders is here at the end of the corridor. He's got to be in. He's got some really fancy laptops in his room as well. Let's see if he's here. Mr. Sanders, are you in? Mr. Sanders? Mr. Sanders? Mr. Sanders is not here, but he has got his lovely laptop trolley laid out. I wonder where Mr. Sanders is today.
Oh, hi there Year 6. I'm Mr. Sanders, just doing a bit of field work around the Bitton Park school site. A little bit of a bonus question for you. Can you find out where I am? So I've found some amazing leaf litter here, and all of this broken down leaves will eventually go back into the soil and produce amazing nutrients for all these trees that we have here at Bitton Park. What you'll soon discover when you come and join us in September is that we like to do field work and we like to look at what we call ecosystems. We get massive ones like the rainforest and we have little ones like right here on the school site. We do lots of work on ecosystems throughout school, and one thing I'd like you to have a little look at is how do animals adapt to their ecosystems?
Thanks, Mr. Sanders. Really great to see that you're out there enjoying some geography as well. Right then, so that's all the geography teachers in the department, and they're all really looking forward to teaching you in September Year 6. So I guess if they're all out on field trips, I want to get out there myself and experience some geography as well. Looking forward to seeing you in September Year 6.